favorite, your boy you love, the cutest face in the room, although not in this match because I got two other cuties hosting with me. I'm going to go ahead and introduce those guys now. My fellow admins, our head question writers, my co-commissioners. You know them, you love them. They're Team 80s, Jeremy the Atom Adams, and Sandy the Sandman Robinson. Gentlemen, how you doing this evening?
Doing great. So happy to be back here. We got a great group of guys tonight. And the questions tonight were actually written by me, Matt Queller, and Thomas Eames. So we got some, I just want to give some credit to those guys for helping out with the questions tonight. Those guys are great.
And I am doing great as well. I'm happy to be here. I love the fact that we are, that we got a new person into our group. We've got a bunch of returning players that are looking to get back up onto the top of the leaderboard. I'm just excited to get going.
All right. Well, before we get going, we, of course, have to introduce tonight's contestants. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I'm going to start with our new player this week. He's been active on the Facebook page the last couple of days, and luckily enough, he caught a spot in tonight's match. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Micheals. Brian, how you doing tonight?
Woo! Hey, everybody. I'm Brian. Kind of watched a couple of these matches, just trying to make my debut here. First time. Be gentle with me.
We'll try our best on that one. Next, I'm going to go ahead and introduce a couple returning players from our admin team. First, ladies and gentlemen, forgive the tank top and the sweatiness. He is in Vegas at the moment. He is one half of Notorious Chance. He's the Notorious half of that team. Notorious Russell Howell. Russell, what's going on?
Oh man, hot as hell out here. But just glad to be a part of this again, and glad to compete against some great guys, and looking forward to it. So yeah, should be good.
All right. And we have an opponent who very interestingly played against Russell in each of their last matches here in the Full Metal Ring and went right down to the final question against Russell. He is everyone's favorite Lego collector, other than myself, Nazario, the man-child Montenegro. Nazario, what's up?
Is he here? Nazario.
Nazario's doing good, everybody.
I think he's actually Mr. VHS now, too, by the way.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Keep talking, buddy. Keep talking. You're going in and out.
Keep talking.
Okay. I'm great, by the way. I'm just excited to get back to the winning table, like you said.
All right. There we go. He's actually working, folks. We know he's there. Next, we're going to go ahead and introduce, well, let's just go ahead and get it out of the way. Nico Regoli, everybody. Nico, what's up?
First off, we should change Nazario's nickname to Mr. Dial-Up. Secondly, this is like what? My official Season 2 5-way debut here. It's been a great many months since I was last in a 5-way, and I'm just praying to the gods of trivia that I can make it past round 1. But now that I know that Jeremy wrote the questions, I don't see that happening. So I'm just here to have a good time.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I counted 6 innuendos in Nico's little spiel there, and I'm not saying any of them. Finally, we have one last contestant to introduce. She is everyone's favorite admin here at Full Metal behind the scenes. Head of broadcast, head of production. You know her, you love her. A few of you are scared of her. I don't know why. Angry Alex is worse. It is the Canadian Nightmare herself, Harley Boric. Harley, how you doing, honey?
Pretty good, pretty good. I felt good in my last match a couple weeks ago, and I decided to try it again. Normally, I like to stick to behind the scenes, but come on, Nico's in this match, so I've been waiting ever since I started doing all this trivia stuff to finally get a match against him. And so here we go.
I'm apparently the Wendy Testaburger to her Eric Cartman.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently so. And for those of you who don't get that reference, you watch too many movies and not enough TV. On that note, this is movie trivia, folks, so let's get into it. Round 1 works like this. Contestants will be given 8 questions from a predetermined series of categories and given a 15 count to respond by writing their answers down on their writing implements. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point, and at the end of the 8 questions, the contestant in the lead will get an advantage going into round number 2. The contestant with the lowest amount of points will be eliminated from the game. That said, each competitor also has 3 repeats per match unless we identify a connection issue in which the team hosting will get a repeat offered, and each contestant has 1 challenge to offer per match. We ask the contestants have their writing implements on screen in their hands at all times when answering questions, and please note, we're ready to go. So on that note, contestants, are you ready?
Ready to roll.
Boom. All right, forgive the awkward hosting. I woke up an hour before this match, but let's go ahead and let's find out tonight's one player to rule them all. Jeremy, Sandy, hit him with the first question.
All right, I will start you guys off with the odd-numbered questions in this round. Round 1. First question is in the category of 90s movies. What is the porn star name of Mark Wahlberg's character in Boogie Nights?
I think Nazario heard it. Yay!
I'm glad. And I love this movie. I watch this
great.
a lot. So yeah, this is a great movie all the way through.
Sure is.
Also, give a quick shout out to a few people watching us live here on YouTube: Zadia Smith, Jessica Morgan, Matt Quayler, the cool guy, whoever that is, Dollface Emma. How are you doing? Jonathan Peck, how you doing? And let's go ahead and get some answers to this question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down, and we will start with Harley on this one.
Wasn't it Dirk Diggler?
That is correct.
That is correct. Over to Russell.
Dirk Diggler.
All right. Brian? Dirk Diggler.
Nice.
Correct. Nazario?
Dirk Diggler.
And Nico.
Oh, and it begins. Boogie Woogie.
Oh boy! All right, guys.
I was
just
about to say that was your softball for the night. Thank you, Nico. Thank you.
Oh well. All right, guys. Your second category is in romance. Let's all go get romantic. In what 2004 film does a young man try to impress a young woman by dangling himself from a Ferris wheel?
I got this so wrong in testing. I have no clue. If the answer was
you didn't even answer, actually.
Can I get a repeat?
Yes. In the category of romance, in what 2004 film does a young man try to impress a young woman by dangling himself from a Ferris wheel?
And that's Nico's first official repeat of the match.
Yeah, track.
And we're going to need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. And we're going to start with Russell on this one.
It's a Notebook.
That
is correct.
All right. Going over to Brian.
No, I got it wrong. It said Sweet Home Alabama.
Ooh. Okay. And Nazario.
Is it a Notebook?
That is correct.
All right. Nico?
I went with a title that's appropriate to the question, Crazy Stupid Love.
You're about 6 years off on that movie, but all right. And finally, Harley.
Yeah, I went with the guess too, Notebook.
Correct.
Whoa.
Nice. All right, guys, you guys are starting off pretty good today. So your number 3 question is in the favorite category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of Children of Men and Over the Hedge?
2 3-word titles, and they're such similar movies.
Oh, yeah, totally similar.
Yeah. I like them both.
The Squirrel on Caffeine is a commentary on the plight of men in agriculture. Fuck!
Oh no, I think I triggered Angry Alex.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
My connection's getting bad.
All right. We're going to need some answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We're going to start with Brian on this one.
2010.
Ooh, that is
no,
incorrect.
Sorry.
Over to Nazario.
Oh, I know what it is then.
Nazario.
We'll come back to him.
We'll come back to Nazario in a moment. We'll go ahead and go to Nico.
Is it 2006?
He got
He's
one!
on the board.
Oh, good job, man.
We won't have a Chris Clark tonight. Now let's go over to Harley.
I originally put 2006, crossed it out for 2008.
Oh, that always hurts.
Costly extra swoop of the pen. Over to Russell.
2006.
Correct.
Hey.
And Nazario, now that you're back.
2004?
No,
That is incorrect. All right.
2006.
Always go with your gut, folks. Always go with your gut.
All right, guys, your next category is, I think we'll have a couple happy people, Star Wars. Woo-hoo! Star Wars. All right. The characters Paplu, Tebow, Logray, and Chief Chirpa are what race of alien?
If anybody gets this wrong, you're dick.
Got some wrong answers in testing, my friend. Sorry to tell you.
What?
Not you, though.
He did.
Yeah, that would be one of them.
Now you're bringing out Angry Alex.
Oh, no.
That's okay. That's okay. I found the kryptonite to Angry Alice.
Did I hear? Okay.
Repeat's been called.
In the category of Star Wars, the characters Paplu, Tebow, Logray, and Chief Chirpa are what race of alien? All of those characters are one race of alien. What is it?
Who asked for the repeat?
That was Nazario.
Nazario, yeah.
All right. Looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, markers down. We're going to start with Nazario on this one.
Was it?
Yeah,
yes,
that's correct.
Was the Ewoks. All right.
That is correct.
Over to Nico.
Ewoks. Hashtag yep, no.
Yep.
All right. Over to Harley.
Ewoks off the forest moon of Endor.
A little too much there, but okay. All right.
off.
Russell.
Didn't get it.
Oh.
Ooh, and Brian.
Ewoks.
Nice.
That is correct.
Nice.
We got a good match going on, guys. Good match.
And for the record, in testing, I said the most annoying race of aliens in Star Wars, the Gungans.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Your next question is question number 5, and it is in the category of biopics.
Or biopics.
In Lee Daniels, The Butler, John Cusack plays what U.S. president?
Now, this is one I got wrong in testing as well, but I didn't care because I'm Canadian. Fuck that.
Jeremy, do you want to tell him?
Tell him what?
I got it right.
Oh, you did? Yes, you sure did. We're having too much fun.
Yeah.
The
Angry Alex. Sassy Alex is in the house, people.
That's right.
The hosts are crashing this one.
All right.
4,
3, 2, 1. Markers down. We are starting with Nico on this one.
I'm adding this one to my watch list. Richard Nixon?
That is correct.
How did you do it? How did you do it?
All right. Next, going to Harley.
I don't want to say.
Uh-oh.
All right. We'll move on then. Over to Russell.
I put Kennedy.
Oh,
so close.
All right. Brian.
Nixon.
Nice.
Correct.
And Nazario.
I don't want to say either. I was
All right.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Your next category is animation, and if anyone misses this, they're not my friends, and I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm being dead serious right now. But anyway, what Disney film involves a father and son on a fishing trip who end up performing on stage with a pop star named Powerline? I need the name of the movie. Got myself.
You know what? I'm going to get this wrong. Just so
Can I get a repeat? I had some stuttering there.
All right.
All right.
What Disney film involves a father and son on a fishing trip who end up performing on stage with a pop star named Powerline? It's a Disney animated film.
I'm going to get this wrong just so I can be unfriended by Jeremy.
Not surprised. You'll probably put Crawl on there. Myself in motion.
I wouldn't. You're in a dog fight right now. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't get this wrong on purpose because this is a close match already. And 5.
I'm going to repeat.
Ooh, in the category of animation, what Disney film involves a father and son on a fishing trip who end up performing on stage with a pop star named Powerline?
Jeez.
Come on, Russell. I mean, okay.
No favoritism.
5,
No bias.
4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. All right. This time we'll start with Harley.
I think it's a Goofy movie.
That is
That
correct.
would be correct.
All right, Russell didn't get.
Yeah, we're not friends anymore, buddy. Yeah,
Yep.
Sorry, it's all over, Russell.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, let's move on to Brian.
Brian.
A Goofy movie.
That's correct.
Nazario.
A Goofy movie.
All right, and Nico.
A Goofy movie.
Wow, Nico's really turned it around.
Yeah, sure has. All right, guys, your second to last question is number 7, and it is in the category of actors, actresses. What actor starred in The Princess Bride, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, and Saw?
Sorry, Sandy, you got cut off.
Okay.
Connection.
Actors and actresses. What actor starred in The Princess Bride, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, and Saw?
Now this is one where I didn't even need the third movie.
Yeah, that was just icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Considering I hate the third movie, that's why I didn't need it.
I've never even seen it. I wouldn't even have known he was in it. So
He's the top build, I believe.
There he is. And we're gonna get some answers in 5, 4, 3, dos, uno. Markers down. Starting with Russell on this one.
Carrie, always.
That is correct. All right, over to Brian.
Brian.
There always.
All right, perfect. Over to Nazario.
There always. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello.
And we're waiting on Nazario, who may have.
Yep, he got it. I
Yep,
see it on
I
his
see it.
board.
Yep.
All right, Nico.
Carrie Elwes.
Wow.
Correct. And Harley.
I went with Toby Bell.
Whoa.
Tobin Bell. Oh, okay. All right, guys.
Okay.
Your last question in this round is in the category of drama. What drama depicts gangs called the Dead Rabbits and the Natives?
now I know you got this one right in testing, Alex. I did not.
I don't think you did actually. No.
Oh, okay.
This is the deepest cut of the round for sure.
Yeah. And this one is on my list to watch.
This is not deeper than The Butler.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I had actually credit to Matt Queller on both of those.
That said, we need some answers in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Ooh. Nick
Okay, in the category of dramas, what drama depicts gangs called the Dead Rabbits and the Natives?
And for the record, that is Russell's second repeat of the match already.
Yep. Brian, Nazario, and Nico both used one.
Yep. Okay. Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We are starting with Brian on this one.
Would that be the Warriors?
Oh,
Sorry, no.
Correct. Over to Nazario.
The Gangs of New York.
That is correct.
Nico?
Oh, I'm a cougar. The Gangs of New York.
Whoa! Oh my God!
And Harley?
I went with Patriot Game.
Oh, and Russell, did you get any?
Yeah, I put Menace to Society now.
Oh, all right.
He was going down a different road.
All right. Well,
way different.
That brings us to the end of round number 1, folks. And we have a couple of ties on our hands, actually. Tied for the lead with 6 points apiece are Nazario and Nico.
Oh my God!
What is happening? What is going on?
Hold on. Also moving on will be Brian with 5 points in that round. And currently tied for last place and needing a sudden death are Harley and Russell, who each scored 4. So on that note, let's get some options. Nico, since you are surprisingly tied for the lead, I need you to pick box office or Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh. Let's go with Rotten Tomatoes.
And Nazario, pick movie number 1 or movie number 2.
2.
All right, guys. All right, so Russell and Harley, I need you to get as close as you can to the critics' Rotten Tomatoes score for The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. That is the second Chronicles of Narnia film, Prince Caspian. What is the Rotten Tomatoes critic score? One of the most forgettable movies. But what did the critics think? That's the question.
All right. Looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Russell, what did you put?
27%.
And Harley?
I went with 55%.
Moving on to round 2. Harley Boric.
Oh my God! Really?
67%.
No shit.
67 fresh.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I originally put 68, and when Jeremy gave a hint like that, I was like, oh.
Ooh. All right. That said, folks, Russell, unfortunately, hey, it took a tiebreaker to knock you out, buddy.
It's all good, buddy.
The night for scoring points is done. Happy to have you stick around watching live on the feed with us with your mic muted, of course. But we're going to go right into round number 2 here, folks. And round number 2 works like this. It is what we call the lottery round, where we will get each contestant, based on the order of their score in this match, to pick numbers between 1 and 7. Since Nico and Nazario are tied for the lead, they'll each get to pick 2 numbers. Then we'll run a random number generator based on the numbers picked. That whoever's number comes up in the draw is the player who gets to pick the category for round number 2 that we play 4 questions from. That said, there will be 1 extra number in the lot. That extra number, if it comes up on the number generator, will be forcing players to answer from the secret category, which tonight, you just don't want it. Trust me, you don't want it. That said, let's go ahead and get some numbers. I'm going to start with Nazario. Pick 1 number between 1 and 7.
6.
All right. Nico, you pick the next number.
3.
Nazario, back to you for the next one.
You got 4? 36.
4 is yours. All right. And Nico.
Let's go with lucky number 7.
All right. Then we will get Brian to pick 1, 2, or 5.
1.
Okay. And Harley, 2 or 5.
I'll take 8.
You cannot.
Fine, 5.
All right. So if number 2 comes up in the generator, y'all suffer. I'm going to go ahead and run that now. 1 second. Stupid Google ad. And running. And it is category number 6, folks. It is Nazario's pick, and he just dropped off the feed.
So, how is everyone doing tonight? Nazario, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm back.
Your number was picked, buddy.
Your number was picked. It was number 6. So,
all right. So, can you hear me, Nazario? I will read you the categories. Yeah. Okay. The categories are 80s comedies, in theaters, a little bit of a different one there for you, Eddie Murphy, movies Jeremy loves, or Superman, the character of Superman. And if you don't like any of those 5, you can pick the dreaded secret category, which would be worth double points.
Let's go crazy. Let's go secret category.
Oh no, Nazario! God dang it! All right, all right, guys.
I've seen a lot
Your
of
secret category tonight.
Showgirls.
been going with some like not very highfalutin stuff lately, so I had to go something a little more classy this time. So I apologize. Your category tonight is my dad's favorite actor of all time, James Stewart.
And one
Jimmy Stewart or James Stewart.
Well, it's been fun, folks.
Going back to the old days, guys. Sorry about that, but you blame Nazario. All right, guys, your first question is in the category of James Stewart. Which actor co-starred with Stewart in the westerns The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance and The Shootist? And if you haven't heard of those movies, then it's guessing time.
Yep. It sure is.
And you said these are worth double the points?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
But if everyone misses them, then you're in the same boat.
Hey, that's how cool.
All right. We're going to need some answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. I will start with Nico on this one.
Was it John Wayne?
That is correct.
That is correct.
All right, over to Nazario.
John Wayne.
And Brian? Giving a moment for
John
the
Wayne.
Correct.
You got it.
And Harley.
I misheard the question. I thought you said actors.
Oh, sorry,
okay.
I said actor. Got the next one, Sandy.
Got it. All right. Your second question in James Stewart is, what was the first Alfred Hitchcock film that starred Stewart?
The first collaboration between Hitchcock and James Stewart. We'll definitely going deeper on this one.
Oh man.
You could have picked 80s. You could have picked Eddie Murphy.
Superman.
You could have picked Superman. You had so many great choices there, my friend.
But you picked Jimmy Stewart, and we need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. And this time we will start with Nazario.
Okay, this is a 50-50 shot, so let's try Rear Window.
Nope.
That is incorrect. Over to Brian.
Damn it!
Brian.
Me? I guess
Yeah,
Rope.
Brian.
That is correct.
That is correct.
I guess
Over
Rope.
Harley.
I went with Vertigo.
Ooh,
That's the
and
third
Nico.
one.
I went with the birds, and I'm mad at myself because I've seen Rope.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
All right.
All right, guys. Your next question is, in the film Harvey, Stewart's character claims that he is the only one who sees the character Harvey. What is Harvey?
Oh, yes.
As I've mentioned before, this is referenced in a certain other movie. I won't say what that is, though.
All right. Getting answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We will start with Brian on this one.
He's a giant rabbit.
That is correct.
All right, over to Harley.
I said Gremlin.
What?
All right, moving on
Grandma?
to Nico.
Attacking the
I
plane.
said a ghost.
Ooh, and Nazario.
Giant Rabbit.
Got
That is
it.
correct.
Oh my god.
Nice. All right, guys. Your last question in James Stewart is, name the sheriff voiced by Stewart in An American Tail, Fievel Goes West.
The name of the character.
Ah.
Early 90s kids represent.
Yep. Love this movie.
I know. One of the few animation questions I can never be mad at Jeremy for asking because I legit adore this movie.
Oh, it's so good.
All right. Let's go ahead, and we're going to need some answers in 5. Oh, repeat was called by Harley.
Okay. Sandy, repeat.
Yep, I heard.
Oh, sorry.
Name the sheriff voiced by Stewart in An American Tail, Fievel Goes West.
All right.
I think that was his last role, by the way.
I believe it was. I
Yeah.
believe you're right. And we're looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We will start with Harley.
Of course, I completely forget. I went Sheriff Tomcat.
Oh, that is incorrect. Over to Nico.
Is it RJ?
That is incorrect. Over to Nazario.
I just got like Riley something, but I don't
Ooh.
think.
Yeah, we needed the full thing, buddy.
And over to Brian.
Because I had no clue, I randomly wrote Bill S. Preston, Esquire.
I like it.
I'm going to give you 1 point just for that.
Yeah. No. On that note, the correct answer was Wiley Burp.
Like Wyatt Earp, Wiley Burke. You were so close, Nazario.
All right. That said, here are our scores after round number 2. Brian took over the lead with a good showing there, getting 6 points out of a possible 8. Now in the lead with 11. Nazario is right behind with 10. Nico is moving on to the final round for the first time ever with 8, and Harley zeroed out that round, stuck with 4. Harley, we love you. Happy to have you stay on with your mic muted, but your Night for Storm points is done.
Gotta get ready for work. Take care, guys.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
Round 3, Nico. You'll always have
Round
that.
3. I can't believe I'm saying this, folks, but this is the first time I get to introduce a round 3 with Nico still in the game. And here's how it works. It is what we all affectionately call the Double Jeopardy round. And it will be a series of 5 questions this time from predetermined categories that contestants will respond by writing down their answers. That said, in this round, if you get it right, you gain a point. If you get it wrong, you lose a point. We will continue until 2 players have been mathematically eliminated, or if there's a tie after the 5 questions, we'll go to another sudden death tiebreaker. So, our final 3 for the night: Nazario, Nico, Brian. Are you ready?
No, I thought I wasn't going to get past round 1.
All right. Well, you're here now. Let's get it on your way. Hit him with the first question, gentlemen.
All right, guys, I'll get this one. I have to read this one. In the category of action-adventure, in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, what comedy group does Henry say he should have mailed his diary to instead of Indy?
So good.
This is actually, again, Matt Queller. I love you, brother, for this one.
All right. Gonna get some answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We will start with Brian on this one.
I should have mailed it to the Marx Brothers.
That is correct.
Over to Nazario.
The Marx Brothers.
Yep.
And Nico?
I didn't even remember this line from the movie.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Your next question in round 3 comes in the realm of comedy. Who plays President Camacho in the film Idiocracy?
I love this. I love this movie so much.
In the real world.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Getting there? Come on.
Yeah, we're kind of past there, aren't we? We got there.
We just need to start feeding plants Brondo.
Yep.
That's got what plants mean. It's got electrolytes. 5, 4, 3,
Some
2,
Americans would rather have Camacho.
1. I agree with that. Markers down. This time, we'll start with Nazario.
I know the actor from Brooklyn 99, but I forgot his name.
All right. Over to Nico.
Old Spice Body Watch Explosion! Terry Crews.
That is correct. For a second, I thought you were going to say Isaiah Mustafa.
Yeah.
And over to Brian.
I knew it was either Terry Crews or this guy, and I guessed wrong. Zeus Tiny Lister.
Oh, not a bad guess, to be honest. But no.
He's the president in The Fifth Element.
Yep. All right, guys. In your next category is quotes. What best picture-winning film from the 2010s has the line, "This is the best bad idea we have, sir, by far"?
That's a good question, too.
Wait, can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, in the category of quotes, what best picture-winning film from the 2010s has the line, "This is the best bad idea we have, sir, by far"? This is also in the trailers, so maybe something can get jogged.
Well, let's hope so, because we need answers in 5, 4, 3.
Okay. In the category of
last repeat of the match, Nazario.
In the category of
No,
Okay.
only a second.
All right.
Nico and Nazario have 1 left.
Okay. In the category of quotes, what best picture-winning film from the 2010s has the line, "This is the best bad idea we have, sir, by far"? Actually read it right that time.
All right, we're going to get some answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. This time we are starting with Nico.
Didn't have it.
All right, over to Brian.
Argo.
That is correct. And Nazario.
Didn't have it.
Oh.
I believe that.
No, just doing some math here. All right. That said, Nico, unfortunately, that eliminates you from the match. You have no way to catch up to Brian.
Great
job
tonight, though, man. Great job.
All right. That
really
said,
impressed.
we're down to the final two. So each question, we will ask the judges hold on correct or incorrect until both answers are given.
Yep.
And I believe the question is yours, Sandy.
It is mine, yeah. Okay, so your question is in scores and soundtracks. Sorry for that, guys. I've just been looking at the scores. In scores and soundtracks, who composed the scores of Finding Nemo, The Shawshank Redemption, and Bridge of Spies? Finding Nemo, The Shawshank Redemption, and Bridge of Spies.
Uh-oh, there goes a Nazario.
I was about to say, for those watching at home, Nazario must answer this correctly or else the game is over.
Yep.
All right, do you need a repeat, Nazario?
Give him a repeat since he dropped.
I didn't have a question.
Okay, so in scores and soundtracks,
Oh, come on.
who composed the scores of Finding Nemo, The Shawshank Redemption, and Bridge of Spies?
All right.
Nazario, you do have one more repeat left. And Brian has two.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
Yep, you're there.
No.
Yep, you're there.
Okay.
Need another repeat?
Yeah, I just heard. Oh, shit.
Do you need to repeat, Nazario?
No, he just throws out of the call again.
Yeah, his computer's hating him right now.
Yeah. I think we're going to honestly have to throw this question out and move on to an alternate.
Okay.
Well, we can move to the next one.
Yeah. Just, I don't want to, yeah. All right. Nazario?
Hello? Yeah, sorry for the technical issues. I didn't get anything.
All right. We're going to actually throw out the previous question and ask a new question to both of you to make things fair.
Okay.
You want me to ask this one, Jer?
Yeah, no, go ahead and ask number 5, Sandy.
Okay. All right. Your question number 4 is in the category of Marvel. Marvel. Which actor played Mephistopheles in Ghost Rider? I know Nazario heard it that time because I heard it.
I like the scores and soundtracks question better.
Sorry, brother.
All right.
Get Rob.
Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. This time we will start with Nazario.
Is it Henry Fonda?
And over to Brian.
I had no clue. Chris Walken.
And making his Full Metal debut, Brian. And the correct answer was Peter Fonda.
So sorry, Nazario. You were so close.
That said, holy crap, folks. Brian Micheals, you made your debut tonight in the online trivia sphere.
I'm sorry, can we get Nazario to mute real quick? Can we mute Nazario?
Hey.
Can you mute real quick, Nazario?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I went ahead and muted him there. Sorry,
Okay, cool.
Nazario, you were causing a feedback issue. Anyway, back to my question. Brian, you step into this. It's your first ever match in our online trivia community, and you come out with a win. How does that feel, jumping into the ring for the first time and coming out with the W?
It's a little bit of a relief. You know, usually these kind of things, you know all the answers until you're an actual contestant, and then you freeze and don't know anything. There were 2 questions that, as soon as I said the answer, I realized I made a stupid mistake. But I'm really happy to come out of here with a win.
All right. And that said, your win, as you may know, gets you into the next round, not the current upcoming one, but the following Full Metal Winners Challenge. Well, you'll play off against the winners of weeks 11 through 15. You're the winner for week 13, despite the fact that I wrote the wrong week in the title description. So we'll get in touch with you again in a few weeks there, but you're going up against a couple of heavy hitters, including one that you're looking at right now. How do you feel about that?
I think he feels all right.
Okay, a lot intimidated.
All right. Well, hopefully the host, Angry Alex, won't make an appearance until that match, folks. But on that note, want to get some thoughts. Oh, you're cutting in and out a bit there, Brian.
Yeah. And frozen.
I'm still here.
Nico's still there.
Nico's still here. Nico's always here, folks, no matter what we think. That said, just to wrap things up for the night, Sandy, Jeremy, do you have any closing thoughts on the match before I close things out for us?
I don't know what's going on, but season 2 is quickly becoming the season of the first-time players. Yeah. This is like, what, the 5th or 6th one? It's very impressive. This is why Full Metal is all about getting new players in there, because, you know, these guys can come out of nowhere and impress us, and that just continues to happen. And I'm really excited at Brian and everyone else who's joined this season and gotten those W's. So it's really cool. Thanks. But everyone else played really well tonight, so I'm happy.
And as always, I'll say the same things over again. You know, great players tonight. I mean, it was right up until round 2. Good job, Nazario, picking a great category for everybody. You know, it was great. But you know what? Right up until then, round 1 was one of the closest rounds we've had in a long time, where everybody was in it right up until the end there. So, really happy. Really happy with this. New people coming in are stealing the show. So that's a message to everybody out there that's played before. Get to studying, guys.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to win and play me in the next Winners Challenge. But that's a note for another day. On that note, folks, let's go ahead and wrap things up for the night. Thank you so much if you were watching us live. If you are watching us live, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment so we can scroll back through it. If you're not watching us live, you're watching us with the lovely graphics post-edited in by our very own Harley Boric as part of the Worldwide Movie Games Network, along with There Will Be Trivia and Movie Battleground. Check out both Full Metal Media and Worldwide Movie Games on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And for everyone who joined us this evening, they're no longer on the feed, Russell Howell and Harley Boric. Our other contestants, Brian Micheals, the victor, Nazario Montenegro, and Nico Regoli. Our co-hosts have been Jeremy Adams, Sandy Robinson, and myself, Alex Warden. And I can't believe it's been 3 weeks since we heard it, folks. It's Sandy's favorite phrase. You'll catch us next Monday for Full Metal Trivia. You'll catch us on Friday or Saturday for a Full Metal Geek match. And whichever one of those you watch is the time you will catch us next time on Full Metal Media. Good night.